Right, let's flick that over. Hopefully you can see everything okay. Let's load up the game, which hopefully won't crash. But yeah, welcome back everybody. Oh, first, why am I looking that way? Look that way. There's the webcam. I was looking at the chat. Welcome back everybody to another Train Sim Classic live stream. I think this actually is the first one we've done at the new place. I think it is the first PC stream we've done in the new place. So we're here. And we're driving the 387 all of the way to London Victoria if the game doesn't crash. So let's get the game set up. It is still loading in bits and pieces, so hence the reason why the platform is all missing. It should load in. I say it should load in. It's loading in slowly. So we'll just get things set up as we normally would, and hopefully the world will load around us. And I think the platform loads in last. So we get the doors open. Yes, driver ID, and then 8754. Route code, that's already set up for us. Press T. We got Zenith, we got Wesley. Bugger off, I'm using the laptop for this, which actually it works quite nicely, but that's why I'm looking there. We got Laserjet, we got Michael, Dear Malappa, we got Master Pete. 2 years, I mean, that's more than 2 years. It's almost 3 years, Laserjet. So thank you very much. Yeah, very, very much appreciated. Hopefully it's running okay. Again, it should be available in 4K. So that's good. Right, let's see. 1 Hotel 09. We are on George Beanie's lovely West Coastway route, which I can't wait until the Arun Valley line's in here as well, because then you can do the divert services up via Horsham. Let's see, we're at Signal. I'm not sure what signal's that. Let's have a look on the map. I think sometimes on the map it tells you. 30. Yeah, so 030. 030. Davidoff, how you doing? East Killer as well, welcome in. David. How's that? Thanks all for coming in. You have to let me know how it sounds and looks, so I can adjust it as we go along. So that's off. And yeah, we are on a GWR 387, but with the Southern branding. This did actually happen. It did have the date on here somewhere. Yeah, it did happen. But I think all the GWR units have now gone. I haven't seen one in a long time. And on the back we got the XGN unit in Southern branding. 128. I've been on that many times. Scooby, how you doing? So we are going to be calling out, well, a lot of places. We've got Angmering, Goring-by-Sea, Darrington-on-Sea, West Worthing, Lancing, Shoreham-by-Sea, Portslade, Hove, Preston Park, Cassox, Burgess Hill, Haywards Heath, Gatwick Airport, Hawley, really? Clapham Junction, Victoria. So, yeah. What do you think of the Riviera line of TSW6? Look forward to it. To be honest, I'm not like really hyped for Train Sim World 6. I keep looking there, but there. I'm looking forward to Train Sim World 6, but I'm not like really hyped for it. Like I keep forgetting it's going to be coming out in like 2 weeks. But nonetheless, I'm very much looking forward to it still. But yeah, not as much as sort of other releases. Hello, Leigh, how you doing? Or Lee Archer. Oh, is that Archer? Ah, well, welcome in. The new name, well, very nice. Let's get the DRA off. This is a 387, but it's using a 377 cab, just to be confusing. Hello, Becky, how are you? Welcome in. We're due out of here at 30, basically now. So let's get out of Littlehampton. The less time we spend here, the better. Not a place you want to visit in real life. Right, let's do that, and let's go. Feels like we missed something. No, I think we're okay. Cool. To be honest, the whole bit from Littlehampton through to Worthing, just don't go there in real life. Don't bother. How to make a request? What's the request? Hopefully I'm not too dark on the webcam either. If that does happen, I'll flick on the light. It's just getting all a bit dark outside now. I think it's about to lash it down. Ah. Oh, I see. A king carrot. I thought it was Archer, who used to be called Chubby Squids years ago. Right, welcome in. Hello again, Becky. Little running brake test. How's audio? Can you hear the train all right? Hey, there's Glenn. There's a bit, you can be the guard, Glenn, or the onboard supervisor. It's your responsibility, Glenn. Yeah, all good, Becky. All good. Again, how's the game audio? Is it okay? Can you hear? Can you hear this? Can you hear that all right? Does it need to be turned up or turned down? Hello, Zenith. Am I in the Leipzig preview? What time is it? You can hear it? Good. Is that a red light coming up? Might be the red light issue on this route still. Maybe Wesley. Thinking of bedside. There are plenty. Well, this is a 387. There you go. There's one there for you. That signal should change. That's just a route. Even it's a Train Sim Classic thing. Sometimes the sort of next signal doesn't actually load until you get past this one. So we should see that change. There we go. Just a Train Sim Classic thing. And Scoot, I can heart that. I'm on the laptop, on the Chromebook. Much appreciated. I did not, Davidos, so feel free to pop it in again. Brushing up on German S-Bahn stuff. Nice. Doing the Munich S-Bahn 3. I haven't done any German stuff on TSW for ages. I have mood swings for it. Like at some point I'll be all over German stuff for like a week. Is that 7 PM? Oh, okay. Oh, that's alright then. So we'll be finished and it'll be like 25, 30 minutes, then it will start. Well, that's good timing. Cool. Round we go. £20 an hour. So that's Littlehampton Junction. Now we're going to Arundel Junction. Cool. But yeah, sit back, relax. It is a very long journey. It's about 1 hour 50 minutes along the coast and then up the main line. So yeah, sit back, relax, get a cup of tea, get some biscuits or whatever. I got my coffee actually for this. I've already had a couple of teas today. So a nice caramel latte. Hey, Davidoff, he was on the 166 from Exmouth to Dawlish via Exeter. Nice, getting in some practice, eh, for TSW. There's another service there, so that probably brought the 712 off of Littlehampton or something like that. Littlehampton doesn't really get much service now. It used to get quite a lot of services. I think it was every half hour to Portsmouth. And with every half hour to Victoria. But it doesn't really get much now. Gets 12 past and 42 past to Victoria's, and then 56 past is Chichester, and then on the hour is the Brighton service. Yeah, I know, King Carrot, I know. Or should I refer to you by your new name? What would you prefer? On the East Coast Mainline. Ah, okay. They moved up there again. Hello, Drifter. How are you? Yeah, no, well, since I've been in the new place, I've been having lots of coffee. Caramel lattes, lovely. Nice, Davidoff, nice. Again, how's that sounding? Is that sounding alright? So the GWR livery and the Southern actually do go quite. They do go well together. It does look quite nice. Will the cross country be on TSW6 on Riviera? Painting to Exmouth, not Exmouth, but to Exeter. Yeah, it will be on there. Do you have Union Pacific Big Boy? I think I do, but would I drive it? Probably not. You can still call me King Cats. Lovely. I'm gonna move my keyboard so I can move my laptop over a bit. Trouble is, I don't want it blocking the webcam too much. Let's just move that over a tad more. It's a bit easier to see then and drive. There's another 8 coach, blimey. Hello Seb, you'd like to see us rolling stock an expansion with the Riviera Sleeper. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, I do look forward to the Riviera line. It's gonna be cool and pretty, very pretty. It is a nice route. Very tricky gradients though. Oh, a Seeking Carrot, lovely. So not too far off Angmering now. It's quite a long stretch this bit, Littlehampton to Angmering, and it's not even that far, just the railway sort of goes all the way out then all the way back. Cat Ace is not at this place, Scooby. Remained at the old place. Oh, I see David, fair enough. So we should be right down the end of the platform at Angmering, as Angmering does have a short platform. It's only front 7 coaches. Which I think the game does actually do. Oh no, maybe not. I think it does it automatically, I think. You have a 2-8. Ooh, that's early, Pete. That is early. Fair enough, Davidoff. 2 AM start. I thought 4 AM was bad. Yeah, I see what you did there. Yeah. Sounds good, dear Malappa. Angmering's actually just round this corner here. There it is. So yeah, down to the end here, front 7 only. Loads of short platforms along here. They do, Wesley. Not on every train though. They're sort of hit and miss. Hello Daniel, how are you? Plymouth 142, oh wow. Which Train 706 route preview am I looking forward to? Riviera. Although actually I have played it. Oh, I'll probably still look at the preview though. Yeah, this is Angmering. Does the rear door open? Oh, it does. It's not meant to. George, is that something you can potentially alter if George is watching this or whatever? As this shouldn't open, this coach. Even though it does go almost it's fully on the platform, it just doesn't open in real life. But that is meant to be front 7 coaches. Due out of here at 48, so now. No, unfortunately not Scooby. We're both from Swanley. Oh. Right, let's go. Yeah, 2 AM. It's too early. Too early, Pete. Tell them you'll be in at 4 or something instead. I'm sure they'll be pleased with that. What's your latest finish then, Pete? I suppose that would be 2 AM. Right, Goring by Sea up next. Does the third 150 have good sounds? I cannot remember. I think it was similar to the TFW one, which is decent. Lovely. I think this is Roundstone level crossing. I think this one. Roundstone. There's a bit of a gap over to Goring, and then they all get really close. Up to 70 all of the way along here. Hello, train and bus. Do you have any sugars in your tea? Yeah, 1. Sometimes if I'm feeling sweet, I'll do another half. Oh, see Pete. Hello, Callum. How are you? Welcome in. There's the first field. And then there's like a pub, which is along here. And there's another field, and it's then Goring. So I should be able to get up fully up to 70. No, they meant to get refreshed sounds. Nice. Cool. I always have to zoom in just in case for Goring. But don't we swing round to the right though before it? Yeah, so there's like a pub here on the left, and there's another field, and then it's Goring. Yeah, that's a pub there. Then you go across another field, turn to the right, and there's Goring by sea. Which all 8 coaches on the platform here. Again, can you hear the motors, or can you hear the train? It's not just dead silent, is it? You can hear it, okay. Here we are. It should be down to the end. How excited are you for TSW6? Excited enough. Again, I'm not like really hyped for it. But I'm excited for it. You're now 17. Nice, Callum. Well, happy birthday. Yep, nowadays. This is Goring by sea. Need some more train volume? I can do that. Hopefully without the game crashing. I'll just put it right up. It's not going to be too much. Right, let me know how that is. The game will like... everything will just disappear in a second. Nice, Davidoff. Nice. Right, we're due out of here at 53. So that's basically now. Once the track loads in. Well, we can go anyway. Let's say the doors shut. You don't need sugar in your tea, you're sweet enough. Nice. And Durrington next. Dirty Durrington. That's probably the best way to put it. Not a fan of Durrington on seat. No, it'll be front 6 coaches only. Hello BMW, how are you? Eight streams with 8 Joes. Oh yes, with the all of the windows it shows yeah. And we're off. That probably is too noisy now, isn't it? Durrington's not that far, and yeah, front 6 coaches only at this one. Cool. And yeah, this is Durrington on Sea. So if you're in the rear 2 coaches of the train, you ain't getting off. See you, Zenith. Thanks for coming in. Westcliff-on-Sea, Southchurch. Where's Westcliff-on-Sea? Or is that in Kent somewhere? No, Durrington-on-Sea will be worse than those places. Don't go to Durrington. Don't go anywhere between Littlehampton and Worth, or Lancing even. Just don't bother, don't go. That lovely Scooby. Go to somewhere like Chichester, that's nice. Cool, and here we are. Cool, right, and here is Durrington. You're playing Croydon as Roblox, isn't it? In the Beach Ball 200, nice. Are the back opened here? Oh, they have, so there's no SDO on this one. I know on some of the, I don't know, if, on some you can do like Control R and it does like driver operated SDO, but it doesn't seem to do it on this one. Would I do SCR at some point? Maybe one day, but yeah. Oh, I see, you got yeah. Do you think older routes? Probably not, no. Nah, I wouldn't think so. Not for a while, at least. West Worthing, next City Bus Manager. Oh, hello, what on earth are you doing? Why is there a /7? What the heck? There's a /7 going to Portsmouth. Okay, that's weird. Portsmouth and Southsea. I don't think that happened. Hello, Ibrahim. I'm alright, hopefully you're all well. Sitting at Drossen Town Harbour. Senseless. Much appreciated. 29 months. That is insane. Much appreciated. Let's say, very nice of you. Very generous. West Worthing up next. And then we then become a little bit quick. Well, after Worthing we come a little bit quicker. Yeah, XGWR, and then on the back we got XGN. Well, yeah, they did do this earlier this year, but now it's all 377s on the one hotels. The one Foxtrots are always a 387, which are the ones to Eastbourne and all. You saw 7377 dragging along a southeastern 377. That might have been a southeastern 377, as in a southeastern operated train with a southern unit. They have got some of the /1s, I think. So it does look quite funny when you see a southern and southeastern joined together. They did, Ben, but I think they've been sent back. Why did we start early? Because wanted to. You did hear Eastbourne. Cool, West Worthing. Here we are. Yeah, that will do. So front 6 coaches here again. Yeah, it is a 5 coach, yeah. But bit weird to sit down this way though. Bearded Ace. Cool, and yeah, Worthing up next. Worthing Central. Or just Worthing. Due out of here at 59, so that's basically now. At this time in the morning, West Worthing would probably be okay. But if this was in 12 hours time at about 6:30, you'd have a load of chavvy teenagers getting on here who will not have tickets. So I'll see them get on and straight away call up security. He'll be ready and waiting at the next stop, because I know they won't have a ticket. Gives you the vibes of 319s that had Southern and FCC liveried units together. Yeah, we're nice. London Bridge or Clapham? That's a good... probably Clapham. Well, you get lots of variety at both though, don't you, really? That is tough. Yeah, I don't know. Sort of very similar. Although if you want to see fast trains, probably Clapham Junction. Can you not? Oh, that's not good, Presley. Actually. Yeah, PTG Rail, he's like a legend, isn't he, within Train Sim. Although I think he is coming back. I saw him, where did I see him? He was on I think he was on one of the Dovetail streams. And he said he was planning a return at some point, so that'd be cool. Right, coming up to Worthing. No worries, transport habit, busy doing homework. Living homework, eh? What you got, is it maths, English, geography? Cool, this is Worthing. Don't do a Nebworth at Worthing, hopefully we won't, or we shouldn't do. That's the 6, and into the 8. Maths, was that my maths? I think so, Ibrahim, yeah. Good on him. And here we are. This is Worthing. The train will probably get quite busy. And then we're then fast to Lancing after this. Glenn enjoys biology homework. The practicals, eh? Yeah, does it, Wesley? Or the new one? I never really wrote when you wanted it to. Right, you getting on? You are getting on. You got to be quick. Doors are closing. Yeah, see you, dear Malappa. Thanks for... Well, if you are going off, thanks for coming in, mate. Take care. If it all goes well tomorrow. Sure it will do. No, it says it's a 377/2 on the outside. Not sure about that. I mean, the 387 here is sort of just a reskin of the 377 on this game. So it uses the 377 as a base for it. Cool. Which AP pack should you get next? Get maybe the 465. Yeah, 465 maybe, or the 455. Yeah, one of the 4s. Maybe Wesley. No, this is Armstrong Powerhouse. This is yeah, Armstrong Powerhouse. So you're fighting it like a boss, dear Malappa. And instead of having to scroll, yeah, to find the right look. I haven't been on Creators Club in ages. That was East Worthing. I get the pleasure of not stopping there. Yeah, looking forward to it, Urban. Looking forward to it. Obviously not too long now, a couple of weeks. You don't really want the 700, 707, 717. And Lancing has a very small platform, front 4 coaches only, on the up. So we've got to slow right down. There's a Boris bus. What's it doing in here in Lancing? Been transferred. That'd be cool. East. Well, ATS are doing the Voyager. I don't know if they're doing both the Voyager and the Super Voyager. But Alan Thompson's. It's really exciting. There's lots of exciting things coming to Train Sim Classic. North Downs line, the Voyager, the Thames Turbo, and the Brighton line as well. There's lots of cool stuff coming. It's an old game, but still a lot of new content coming out for it. And just as long as it's fun, we'll keep doing it, which it is fun. Is there AI services on this route? Yeah, there's been a few. Let's see the mapper. Just haven't. Transport have it. You just ask AP himself. Nice, Wesley. Bit slow. Cool. The thing is, we all sort of say, "Oh, that's a lot of money for these things," but then when you actually get them and see all the detail, it's like, "Oh, this is fair enough." Especially as I doubt, that popular, probably quite niche. So I suppose they have to charge something where they know they'll get a return on it. Here we are. Where's your door release? Oh no, just does both anyway. This is Lancing. I know, another. Hey, Tyrannus. Oh, Tyler, how you doing? That would be nice. That would be nice. Hopefully. Due out here at 7:06, so, well, now. How you doing, Tyler? How's the station? How's the airport? Right, let's get the door shut. Are things running as planned? The last time you were in. Right. Let's go. Let's watch it leaving. Cool. That'd be nice. ECML South. That'd be very nice. Lots of DLC potential for that. And again, if you are watching on TV, this should be available in 4K. So whack it up. Doesn't this look familiar, Tyler? Two different colours. What is the monster you're driving? I think it's Sellers, so I think it was Lovers Walk. I have no idea where it is now, but yeah, this one. Which I sadly never managed to go on. But yeah, it's this one. Does dim it up, yes. It's always nice to see it. One of the best train to locations in England. Stevenage, yeah, with the blasting through there. Two-tone effect. One Foxtrot's always a GX and always a GN. Couldn't have it any other way. Gatwick Express 377. Southwestern network of commuter services around London. Hounslow Loop main lines definitely needed. Yes, yep. There's not really much of. I know someone did comment saying there actually is a Southwest Metro route in the whole of the Southwest network is in Train Sim Classic, but it's one of those really old UKTS routes which but you don't have access to. But yeah, we do need Southwest Metro stuff. Has no idea where it is geographically. Brilliant. Awesome, dear Malappa. You've been on a 387 once when they were with Thameslink. They were cool days. First Capital Connect, Thameslink, 377/5s. They were cool. Especially get on an electro stuff through the court, that was always cool. Oh, nice, Wesley. Very nice. Right, we're now approaching Shoreham by Sea. Sad, that's quite sad. They're sort of taking down the whole embankment there now. So that building's being built, the old Stenning line that is. They're ripping it all up. Which is always nasty to see. Guessing you were not working until Saturday. Oh wow, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Having all those days off. No. Just 2 days off. Okay, let's show on Port Tower. It's gone now. The render distance up to there. Oh, those days of BML were great. I mean, nowadays it's just Electro Stars in Desiro City. It's completely dead. But having the 442s, 377/5s, 319s, much better times, much better era. The mainline, it's just dead now. I mean, it's cool. I mean, there's, you know, Electro Stars and stuff, but yeah, there was much more variety. Well, it's a bit like on, you know, quite a lot of places. It's just standardised IETs everywhere. Flirts, they're all Anglia. There's hardly any variety. See you, Ibrahim. Thanks for coming in. No, nice transport habit. Could Tyler. Sit there for ages. We're not stopping at Southwick or Fishersgate, so next station is Port Slade, which it always announces front 7 coaches, but all late coaches for the up. Wigan Walgate for TSW. Oh, lovely. Well, slam doors would have been good. I never experienced slam doors. Well, I don't know actually. I would have been probably too young to remember going on a slam door. Pretty sure has no services at the moment. Not sure about that. I was alive when the slam doors were running, but yeah, would have been too young to remember them. Sad. What requirement do I need for this? I have the London Brighton, but it doesn't go as far as Littlehampton. It's a separate route. It's on the Train Sim community website. I have linked the TSC website in the description. No, actually, it might not. No, it won't be in the description actually. The Sussex lines phase 2. You need a fair few of the modern routes, so Chatham Mainline, Portsmouth Direct, North Somerset, I think, Golden Age Development, Dorset Coast. There's a few routes you need for it, but well worth it. It's only cab scenery though. I mean, if you look to the side, there's big gaps. Pete, do you remember the Steam days? Or was that too far back? I'm jealous, Pete. You knew good trains. Especially the 313s, Silverlink. What was the first train I ever went on? Probably a 377. I'd imagine so. 29 times prime ECML. Was that 313 still then, wasn't there? Fair enough, Tyler. Fair enough. The TSW5 menu music was so good. Wasn't a big fan of the TSW5 menu music. I preferred the TSW4 one. I always found the TSW5 one really loud. Like, it was fine, then all of a sudden it just blasts out. It's like, whoa. There's Southwick. Best Electro Star. The 357. The Turbo Star looking Electro Star. Well, I suppose it's the first Electro Star, isn't it, really? So, awesome, George, awesome. That must have been brilliant. Class 117 Kidmansters to Birmingham New Street. Wow. They got a Fishersgate coming up. Yes, Tyler, yeah. As you have a fleet literally just for GX. They can be maintained at Stewart's Lane, Hove Yard, etc. We'll keep them in those places. It's just for GX. Have comfier seats. Maybe even have a trolley service. The amount of people, I did a GX the other day, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, where's the trolley? Where's the sort of bar car?" And it's just like, we got rid of that 10 years ago. People are like, "Oh." But that would be cool. Although to be honest, Gatwick Express is just a glorified Southern service now. Like, literally, it's just Southern yeah, it's southern pretty much. Right down to here. Cool. Oh, a platform ticket. I think you still can buy them. Like 50p or something. Here we are. Port Slade. Going to play something now. Yeah, see you have it. Thanks for coming in. Take care. Oh, I suppose you're still watching but playing, but yeah. Nice, Scooby. Right, we're due out of here at 16, so we'll give it 10 seconds or so. That is true, Concord. Yeah, that is a good point. Just get the one hotel down to Hove, and then it's like a 6-minute change for a southern to Brighton. Hello, Sam. How you doing? Let's get in. Should be Hove up next. Yeah, Hove. Doors shut. Didn't sell them. Oh. Yeah. Right, let's go. Did you do your trip in the end, Pete? Was it Kensington Olympia you went down to? How was that? I ever said? Oh. The HK trains are nearly 20 years old. They don't look 20, do they? That's one's from Subway Sim, isn't it? Subway Sim 2. They look basically new. But then Electro Stars, when they're all clean, look quite new. But I mean, even the 387s are almost 10 years old. And 377s are what, 22, 23 years old? They still look new, like new trains though. Well, I suppose new trains, they're always open gangway, aren't they? Whereas these still have the gangway. It did Concorde, but I don't know about anymore. Awesome, Pete. Awesome. Nice, Wesley. This is Aldrington coming up, AGT. 23, yeah. Blimey. But yeah, when they're all sort of new, especially the 377/3s have been done up recently. The inside, they've got new fabric, etc. on the seats. They've all been cleaned up. The /3s, they're the oldest ones. They look almost new. So they've been all sort of tidied up, and it's like a C6 overhaul or something like that they've had. They look really good. Wow, Wesley. Blimey. Obviously not in service anymore though. This is Hove. So that's the end of the West Coastway, and then we then go on to the main line. Well, just up here. Cool. Don't know why that. I suppose they probably did quite a lot, didn't they? I think the Aventra is the successor to the Electrostar. Hang on, did we Oh yeah. Here we are, this is Hove. Yeah, we go that and that. It's just 2009, 2011. I thought I'd got slipped past the 8-coach stock marker there. I was like, crap. But I don't think there is one. Just 10. Which is, yeah, I don't think there is one. That's a relief. Sounds good, Pete. Sounds good. Are we marching down the train? Oh wait. Right, we'll do it out of here now. So let's get the door shut. Hey, 55 months. That's crazy, isn't it? How you doing, Archer? That's the Archer I was thinking about, King Carrot. And I saw your new name. Oh, I don't know, the mapper, the Desiro. The Desiro City? Does that count as a successor? Cheers, Archer. Mad amount of time. 378's beautiful and 3 were a close second. Yeah, Desiro City. You just let me know when you do that trip, Pete. Yeah, much appreciated, Archer, though. That is, I think you are one of the longest members, so wow. Yeah, long old time. Preston Park up next. So if you went straight on, it will take you to Brighton. But we're going round on the Cliftonville spur into the tunnel and then out at Preston Park. Sounds good, Pete? (158,847) as a new EMR livery. That's good though, that livery on the 158s. Yeah, it's pretty good. There's the 158s in that new EMR livery. Look, new. They're like new trains. Single yellow, that's a bit. Yeah. So we'll probably wait in our slot onto the main line. What's the time? 7:21. What would we be waiting for at that time? Wouldn't be a Cambridge. That would have already left Brighton. That's 14 past. So that this time in the morning they were a bit different. Wouldn't be a Bedford. That's 28. Don't know. Waiting for something. Awesome, Archer, awesome. I'm all good, I'm all good. You'd have to spot Balcombe. You'll certainly get a bit of speed going through there. And 700's whizzing past as well. Well said, Habit, well said. Yeah, next station is Preston Park. Well, there's a red light coming up, so... Or, well, there might be a red light coming up. See the magnet there for it. Which, yeah. There it is. Acknowledge the AWS. Yeah, really slow up to it. Crawl up to it. Even the 700s on the fast Brightons do full line speed through Balcombe. Yeah, probably, well, should do. A full 90. Back of the train's only just come out the tunnel. I wonder if it's a red light thing where we got to tab it to go through. Potentially. I just can't think of what we'd be waiting for. As I'm pretty certain the Cambridge is about 7:14. Or it might actually be 7:10, as it's one of the extra stopping ones. And the Bedford would be, what, about 28 or so. So yeah, it might be a case of tabbing it. But we'll come to a stop first. We'll give it some time. Right, let's come to a stop. Hadn't checked TSW in ages, but was extremely happy to see Riviera Line is coming. Yeah, because you've been down that way quite a bit, haven't you, Archer? It was Exmouth way. Let's, oh wait, what's going on in there? Let us go. What's the signaller going to say? Oh, wait. I doubt you'd do it that fast in real life. You would be upset the signaller. Get grumpy at you. Right, let's tab it. Yeah. Oh, it's red. It says approved. So it's probably a red light bug. And yeah, you don't have to do anything on this one. TPWS is not, you can't click it on this one. So we can literally just pass through. Oh, what? So we got the position light signal. Okay. I'm just going to save just in case. It did say we could go through at danger, but then the position light signal lit up. So a bit weird. I don't have it. Well, some trains you can't register it. This is where the points will be set wrong and we'll go the wrong way or derail. ScotRail 158 should have train FX screens instead of the same PIS on the Turbo Star. Now we got the signal at the end of the platform already. Awesome, Archer. An extension to Exmouth in future would be quite cool for it. I mean, I doubt that will happen, but I mean, that would be cool. So you do the full paint and Exmouth run. And you got the new stop markers here as well. The newer style ones. There's like a standardisation program happening for the stop markers. Yeah, that will do. This is Preston Park. And up next is Sussex. Yeah, so we're at 25, so we're a minute late because the signal. Let's get the doors shut. That'll be quite an extension. I'll try and make up some time. Right, Sussex next, so we're onto the main line. That was a bit of a dreadful stop there at Preston Park. That was not the finest of stops. I thought we were coming up to the stop marker a bit too quick and put the brakes on a bit too much. Right, let's go. It was on the other side, so it was trickier. Yeah, there is, yeah, plenty of choice. Out we go. And then up to, well, 75 at this point. So now we're on the fast part. Let's just save it as well. So that's what you got, passenger view. Can we go into the GWI unit? No, you can't. And these are the passenger views. Looks really good on the 387. Loads of different views as well. The Capital doesn't even have a handle though. There's no handle on the Capital. Yeah, that'd be cool, Concorde. I think that line does exist in the game, but only as far as Honiton, I think. Exit to Axminster from GWR from Barnstaple would be nice. Lots of cool things which would be cool to see. Yeah, alright, there we go. So 75, but we'll go up to 90. Yeah, we're on the main line now, so it should be about 1 hour, 5 minutes until we get to Victoria. That is a question for the chat, Wesley. Not sure. And through Patcham Tunnel. And this route, this part of the route is on TSW as well. Well, on TSW is the Brighton Mainline. Well, that's quite a dated route now in the game. Nice pub at Axminster Station. You can visit someone, Pete. Is it a certain someone? There's a 90. Cool. Full speed ahead. We should start seeing 700s now as well. And so we are now in Thameslink territory. And also GXs we'll see as well. Or should do. Coming up on Clayton Tunnel, which I believe is our longest tunnel on the journey. Well, you absolutely fly through it though. And then basically as soon as we come out the other end, we'll put the brakes on for hassocks. At about 80 miles an hour now. As we go into the tunnel. Tunnels on TSC are always sort of, they have the sort of the weird rings in them. And also TSW, they are usually dark. You know, if the old BR stuff. Going about 85 miles per hour now. Actually, on the West Coastway, you're limited to 70, which isn't slow. But it is nicer when you can sort of, you let loose on the main line up to 90. I am Davidoff, yeah. Johnny Clayton. So we're now bang on 90 now. So as soon as we exit the tunnel, we'll start slowing down. Probably back it into step 2. So we're now coming up to hassocks. Which isn't much further along. Hopefully, Scooby, hopefully. As that is annoying when it gets all blurry and... ugh. There's a 700. Oh, definitely, yeah, Davidoff, definitely. Cool. And then we get the little gap over to Burgess Hill. Never really know what's... No, it's like my like dodgy part of this route between Hassocks and Burgess Hill. Like I never really know what speed to go. Like that's sort of... I think it's about 2 miles from each other. 2 and a bit miles. Probably able to get to about 70, I reckon. And you've got different stop markers at this one as well. I think these are the old stop markers. At least on this route. Right, here we are. This is Hassocks. And then Burgess Hill up next. Going on in Manchester and visiting your cousins. Nice. So good memories. Right, let's get out of here now. Everyone will get on. I'm really just kidding. And PlayStation. I mean, Frankfurt Fielder still has it. That's a really good route, Kinzigtalbahn. But yeah, sort of back by Hanau it goes all blurry. Which isn't great. And we're off. How good am I with graphics and that? Not great. When it comes to technical stuff. Sounds of Hassocks. Has socks. And off we go. So you sort of dip down, go up a bit, and then you're at Burgess Hill. And once we get to Haywards Heath, that's once we get to Haywards Heath, that's when we're getting there. We're on the home. We're almost like that's almost like the home stretch. So from there we run fast. Fast to Gatwick, fast to East Croydon, fast to Clapham, then Victoria. Oh, you get issues on that route, dear Malapa. I didn't realise that one was suffering from the issues. That's not good. Or was that on Xbox though? Maybe it's worse off on Xbox potentially. Joe Burgess Hill, you could say. I haven't seen Joe B in a while. I think he still does his timetables though. Good kick in the Sussex. Ah. And then Burgess is like just here. Yeah, just there. So I get up to 70. It's quite nice. On my last train yesterday, the train was running 10 minutes late. So from Hove we ran fast to Haywards Heath. There's a 700 and here we are. Right down to the end here. You can sort of tell where stop markers will be, apart from at West Worthing. Like you think it will just be an S-car stop at the end, but no. So it's basically where the entry exit is. Suspension goes crazy on PS4. Oh. What route is that? Well, I suppose that would be on Cross City. Not too sure. Sort of a remedy for. I don't think there is like a suspension toggle or slider. Yeah, not too sure what to advise on that, Zenith. Apologies. Could be some sort of bug in some way, potentially. They did, Wesley, they did. Oh, Series S. Potentially then, yeah. We're at Burgess Hill. We're getting there now, we're getting there. Due about 30, so it was still a minute late because of the signal at, near Preston Park. But 9, but they got plenty of time then, Wesley. Plenty of time left. They'd be looking at the cameras at the moment. Right, let's go. Let's get out of here. To Haywards Heath. Yeah, from Haywards Heath it's about 45 minutes to Victoria, which goes quick because you're running fast. Skipping lots of stations out. And obviously once we get past 3 bridges it gets even busier with a lot more AI. Although as we're running late I doubt we'll be chasing yellows. As on this game, whereas yeah, unlike on TSW, if you're running late, sometimes the game will let another train go ahead of you. On this game, I bet that doesn't happen. Speed to make up that minute? Ooh. Can't be speeding. That'd be cheeky. Going up to 100 or something. Now you got Wivelsfield, which you don't stop at. And sort of nice to skip it out. The 9 Tangos and the 1 Foxtrot stop here. Let's zoom, yeah, let's get a little shot for going through it. Looks very different in real life. In the game it feels a lot higher up. Like it's on like quite an embankment. Which it is, but there's a lot more trees in real life. Nice. Haywards Heath sounds like the southern equivalent of Basingstoke, about 40 minutes from central London. Yeah, I suppose so. And yeah, the trains start running a bit faster from there, so... And yeah, from Hayward's Heath, it feels like we're getting there. Again, even though it's still quite a way off, it just suddenly feels like we're getting there, almost there. Cool. So we should stop down by the subway, or the underpass here at Hayward's Heath. So nearish to the end, but not quite the end. But thanks all for coming in. We've got 35 lovely people in, so thanks all for coming in on this Wednesday afternoon. And so yeah, we do the full run from Littlehampton up to Victoria. This scenario came out yesterday, so thanks to the author of the scenario. I said if a scenario was made, I'd do it. We've done it. Start popping the brakes on for Hayward's Heath, which is sort of just outside of the tunnel, on the other side of the tunnel. Cool. Looks like we got a Gatwick Express in there. Cheers, Ben. Although it could actually be an Eastbourne service. Might not be a Gatwick Express. Let's see what it is. Hayward's Heath is all different now. It is a Gatwick Express. 12 coaches as well. Yeah, stopping by the underpass or subway. 100 miles an hour. What was that between Balcombe Tunnel Junction and Ellswood? I know that was 100. This bit was as well. It must have come down through the tunnel, Balcombe Tunnel. Here we are, Hayward's Heath. Let's save the game as well. Due out of here at 41, so we're still about a minute behind. Not so much anymore, Pete, not so much anymore. Probably still fine than that. James, how are you? You'd be dispatched out of here. So that one's off as well. That's straight into power 4. Does that AI only know how to do power 4 and probably emergency? Hello, James. Train then? Oh, that was almost a year ago now. Like 11 months ago that was now. Actually 10.5 months ago. But going well. Cool. CAF need to design some third rail equivalent of the 397s for the Gatwick Express. That will get back some of the charm GX used to have the 442s. There is Concorde, yeah, and I think South West do a lot of 100, don't they? Up to 90 for this bit though. Yes, that would be good, Wesley. That's like the one thing missing. Although saying that, I don't really do much guard mode. Never really do it. That's it, you always start it and then it says wait until the next stop. So you're waiting, depending on what route it is. I mean, if it's like West Coast Mainline Overshap, you're then waiting about 10-15 minutes until the first stop. And then it says, oh, now you can check tickets. From Eastleigh to Woking, wow. Quite fast then. There's Copyhold Junction there with the line off to Ardingly. Nice. a brilliant game. An old game, but still a really nice looking game. I mean, we've been doing a lot of the worry lines recently, which looks a lot better than this. But that almost looks real. Some of the bits on there. And we're going over the Ouse Valley Viaduct. Which is terrific. They do, James, yeah. The software has been updated. So on the side now it says this train terminates here. Instead of here, it says her. Great. Yeah, nice and quick. 80 miles an hour now. No, they did Wesley, yeah. Hopefully it's not too far until we whiz through Balcombe, and it comes down to 80 miles per hour as well. Well, in tunnel. Yeah, right, there we go. Let's get another flyby shot. Nice. Absolutely flooring it. And this is Balcombe. See, James. Look at that, absolutely storming through there. You asked about extra. Oh, hang on. I would imagine if you made that passengers without their phones to activate their tickets to be scanned. I mean, that would be cool in guard mode. That would be cool. Because I mean, most tickets nowadays are e-tickets. Nice, James. Well, you still get loads of paper tickets though. Well, there's two types of tickets. There's the credit card style tickets, CCST tickets, which are everyone knows though, the orange one, the classic train tickets. Credit card style tickets they're known as. And then you've now got the paper roll tickets, PRT tickets. Which are the new flimsy paper eco-friendly tickets with the QR scanner on them, or the QR code on them. Well, I personally still prefer the credit card style tickets because they say that paper roll tickets can store more information on them because they've got the QR code. But Great Western, they do the credit card style tickets, so again the classic tickets with a QR code on them, so it can be done. You know, it's on a cab ride from 2004. That Electra started a different bing bong. Oh, and there was a manual announcement. Don't think so. No. That's cool though. An Atala, yes, an Electro Star. Balcombe Tunnel Junction, back up to 90. So you won't see the Three Bridges depot on here. Actually, no, I think you might actually. I think George, who's the person who does the Sussex lines route, I think he did actually, he's done a basic Thames Link depot here. So we might get some lag in a second, that might be it loading in. That'd be nice, Wesley. On this game it's really good, the 185, I just don't drive it much. By InView Studios. That's annoying, James. Cool. Up to 90. Well, I do Concorde. Yeah, in London you get a machine called a RID machine, a revenue inspection device. And you can check if people have tapped on with Oyster or contactless payment card. Contactless, it doesn't give you much information, but Oyster gives you like all the information. I had like a rush of adrenaline there. I was thinking, well, we meant to stop at Three Bridges, but no, we were stopping at Hawley. So we got to remember that we're stopping at Hawley. Now you can check tickets in Oyster zones. I don't like contactless. But yeah, you can check tickets because you can check if people have tapped on. Pretty much, Tyler. Pretty much. There's Crawley New Yard. No, we did, James. Yeah, we did. Well, coming up to Gatwick Airport. South Terminal. Get to the North Terminal, you have to take the shuttle service. Nice, Tyler. London Waterloo is London's busiest station. Is it not Stratford? Or is it now back to Waterloo? And yeah, this is Gatwick Airport. I'm just going to save the game as well, because we are now, getting there. As it gets busier now, we don't want the game crashing. The shuttle service is free, yeah. Liverpool Street now. Ah. A Southern service in there, which is going ahead of us. That's probably a one Bravo service, probably. Cool. Yeah, a one Bravo going ahead. Hello Katrina, how are you? Welcome in. Hello Amazing, how are you as well? And this is Gatwick Airport. Nice gentle stop for everyone. But we do need to remember we are stopping at Hawley, because that would be very easy to forget. Fortunately, it's literally right ahead, it's literally there, so we shouldn't forget about that. But that would probably be one of those potential missing a station, because they'd never stop at Hawley, apart from obviously this one. Yeah, it wasn't too bad, Tyler. I have Davidoff, probably. Right, we have now got the road, we got the time as well. You get dispatched out of here, CDRA, out of Gatwick Airport. Which CDRA does actually exist in Train Sim Classic. It's on the Chat Moss route by ATS. Sort of works. Love to see it in TSW though. Right, Hawley is the next stop. What's that map behind us? It's like south. It is. I don't know if you. It's the London and South East Rail Services map. Hey, cheers, David. That is very nice of you. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, David. That's very nice. £5. That'll probably go towards a wagon pack on this game. I've spent a lot of money on this game recently. Probably £200 since the AP sale. Well, sort of the AP sale and after the AP sale. 200 quid. Maybe more than that on this game. Yeah, this might be a 1 Foxtrot. Oh, it would be actually. Oh, hello. Your pantograph. What's going on there? It would be probably the 756 service. Yeah, that's not very nice of you, David. Much appreciated. Nice king carrot. And then next to that, which you can't see, I've got an R network map, which is the GTR network map. Actually, I'll show you. Actually, I don't know, because the blooming thing on the webcam's in a good spot at the moment. If I move it, I'll blooming forget where it was. This is Hawley. And then, yeah, to the left I've got coastal connections are getting better, which was for the new West Coastway timetable in 2024. Definitely, Katrina, that is a very good route. And if you do get that, yeah, definitely get the 387. But yes, get ATS King's Cross, King's Lynn. Very good route. And then you could also optionally get the Cambridge-Peterborough route, because if you get the Cambridge-Peterborough route, it adds... oh, that's so blooming noisy. If you get the Cambridge-Peterborough route, it gives you the East Coast Mainline from Hitchin up to Peterborough, modernised. So yeah, really good bundle sort of routes to get. Right, let's get out of here. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Not much does stop here on the fasts. And we're off. Onwards to East Croydon. Hey Dan, how are you? Welcome in. That's the plane, James, if that's what the audio is. No, you don't forget the 170. Why is it so noisy? That's a plane you can hear, but in the game. It's like a weird audio, it's annoying. Yeah, I'd say if you're getting King's Cross, King's Lynn, do pick up Cambridge, Peterborough, because it does give you Hitchin up to Peterborough for the East Coast Mainline, which is good. Even if you don't ever run Cambridge, Peterborough via March, it's still pretty good just to have that bit of the East Coast Mainline up to Peterborough. Where would the 379 be? That would be, well, on the ECML. Good to hear, Dan. Good to hear. You join us from a Great Western Railway, 387. On the Brighton Mainline. As you whiz towards London on a peak time service. It's about 8 AM in the game. How was it? Well, the whole station? Cool. Going up on Salford's, Surrey. As I think you've got Salford, and you've also got a place called Salford, which is what, Manchester? Brilliant, Katrina, brilliant. I'm assuming that was the one from, was it Whitmore Yard to Ely? Yeah, that was good. Oh, they're completely rebuilding it, wow. You got me in the mood for a bit of TSC last night. It's a fun game, it's an old but fun game. Like Ompsey, old, you could play the bus, but Ompsey's fun. What route did you play down? Worry lines? Awesome. Ruined by Rivet Games. Speed will come down to 80 shortly. Imagine being able to do this full run on Train Sim World. Littlehampton to Victoria. I wonder if we ever saw something like the Arun Valley line or the Mid Sussex line, which is Bognor, etc., up to Horsham. Well, yeah, hang on. Yeah, the Arun Valley line goes up the Arun Valley, Billingshurst, Pulborough, Horsham, etc. I wonder if we saw that. If we saw that in TSW, would we then see the route up to Victoria? And you could like a full Bognor to Victoria run. That'd be cool. Midland Mainline, nice. That would be good, Katrina. That would be good. Although we are getting a lot of third parties now. I feel like a group like All Aboard Studios would probably do the ECML South. I mean, what their first route, they've jumped straight in and done the WCML. It was cancelled. Yeah, there is a service cancelled. Brighton service. I'm thinking that might be... Yeah, that would be a Southampton to Brighton. Our hope is with George down for TSC. A very, very pretty route though. I'm almost surprised it hasn't been done for, well, at least Train Sim Classic. For those of you joining us, we are on the Brighton Mainline. We're on the long stretch at the moment between Gatwick, well, Hawley, and East Croydon. So we'll shortly be crossing over the M25, and then we're basically in London. While the train's getting cancelled, it said there was a late train ahead of that one. That is why. Nice, proper speed. Yes, yeah. We can hope that progress continues. What time? I think it's modern Davidoff, because you've got the 166s on there. You got Merstham on the left there, where that Thames Link is. That's Merstham station. Over the M25, basically in London now. And into the Quarry Tunnel. Tremendous speed though. That'd be nice, Ben. That would be very nice. See, there are some other Welsh routes for Train Sim Classic. I think there's the Heart of Wales line, and I think there's the line over to Fishguard. There's also the Conwy Valley line. It would be cool to try and pick up some more at some point. Loads of requirements, though. But TSW would be great to see. Yes, potentially Davidoff, potentially. Oh yes, the 166s it would be, yeah. Minutes up for Brum Crew. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, Train Sim 05 was a pretty good year for DLCs, especially UK DLCs. TSW6 should be even better. As you know, we get so many third parties making stuff now. I think UK content is going to be, every couple of weeks or so. It's great. Over the slow lines. That'll be fun. One India 48. That's like that one. Well, it's not a fast. It's like an extra one, isn't it? I think one India 48 gets into Horsham at what 1840 or something like that. Yeah, that's the extra one. Cambrian coastline is a Welsh route. Testing your May 2025 King's Cross SimSig timetable, busy to say the least. I wish I was good at SimSig. SimSig, it would be, a couple of mates, one of my mates plays it like all the time, does timetables and stuff for it as well. I wish I was good at SimSig though. I just look at it and think, oh, that's too confusing, can't do that. Yeah, it would be good if I was good at SimSig. Seeing freights I'm running through Dorking, nice. That'll be nice, Concord. Nice, Wesley. Yeah, sounds good, Davidoff. You got Stoke's Nest Junction. Yes, Ben, yeah. When you get pictures, yeah, can do. Is that on Train Sim Classic, or is that just in general in real life? Yeah, can do. I mean, Cardiff City Network. I know it's it's a Welsh route, but not the Welsh countryside, etc. Love that route. I'd love more TFW stuff into the valleys, or down to Barry. That'd be great. Through Purley. Oh, there's people on the fast platforms. What are they doing? Shouldn't be there. It's like on the West Coast Mainline South on TSW, you have NPCs standing at Cheddington on the fast platforms. It's like, why are you there? I think that would be quite a safety concern if you saw people on the fast platforms on literally nothing stops. That would be nice, Katrina. That would be nice. But yeah, likelihood is probably very minimal. That's the warning for the 60. Hello Kevin, how are you? Welcome in. When we get to the Vic, is the stream over? Yes. It's been a really nice one, a nice journey. It's always a nice journey, Littlehampton to Victoria, like a really nice variety. You sort of start on the coast, stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. And now we're up here, whizzing through stations. It's lovely. If only someone could do the East Coastway for Train Sim Classic. Then you could do a full Victoria to Orr via Lewis. Now that would be a trip and a half. Sounds good, Davidoff. I shall take a look once we are finished. That was a Turbo Star, I think. Is that Turbo? Yeah, Turbo Star. One of the really long ones. That would have come up from Uckfield. Nice stand, nice. That's really that goes to stops like Hengoed, Pengram, Bargoed and Aber, something like that. Down to 45. Got a red coming up as well. That's alright, I'm all good. Yes, it's So far, so good. It's been a nice run. So thanks to the person who put together this scenario yesterday. I think he got released this scenario, so straight on it. Clonefley, yes. Platform 1, the slow one. Into East Croydon, which in this game is still stuck in 2011. Well, basically the whole Brighton Mainline in this game is stuck in 2011. As there's not been an updated version yet. So this is all completely different now. Well, actually this bit's sort of pretty much like this still. You've got the new footbridge, you've got Croydon Box Park over here as well. There's the 8-car stop marker. Sadly, it's on that side. There's the turbo star. Is that the same one or is that the other one? There we are. This is East Croydon. That is the same one. Stuck in the 1800s. Yeah. Cool, due out of here at 12 past, you would be dispatched out of here. Hello Josh, how are you? Welcome in. Oh dear, Katrina, that is quite late. Right, doors shut, and it will be Clapham Junction next. Going into the bowels of London. If I wish I could do that. I would love to. It's just too complicated. Build your own route on TSW or TSC. What would you pick? Probably would be the Mid Sussex line. So it'd be about the 377. Hello, immersed. I mean, you can immerse, but with the AP trains you can leave before it says that, because you can shut the doors. That's right, nice. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Nice. Yeah, with default trains you do have to wait until it comes up with a message, but with AP stuff you can just literally press R, close the doors and off you go. Otherwise it fails to stop. It's true. Fortunately, points, levels, etc. Yeah, that's alright. I don't mind if it fails to stop. That's cool though, running parallel with the see you Tyler, thanks for coming in. Take it running parallel with the turbo star. So I think on TSW that speed was actually 70. We've lost audio for the PVC, hang on. There you go. That's 70 there. That would be weird to have it off. Yeah, that would look at, I mean, ScotRail, yeah, no. You'd probably be best off using the EMT 158. Yes, Katrina, although you don't have to have them. I mean, if you load into a scenario on TrainSim Classic and it says failed to load, you know, HST, and the other trains you don't have, just press F2 cancel, and it's sort of just, you can continue. Even if you're the only train on the route, you can still drive it. Awesome on a map, yeah. Well, no, it's EMR now, but in TSW it's still EMT. $70 along here for now, for the time being. As we come up on Norbury. We've still got 33 people watching, so again, thanks all for coming in. We are almost at journey's end now. It's gone really quick. Yeah, it's gone quick. But we are almost there. A full Littlehampton to Victor, a full one hotel. Which is, well, we are one hotel 09. If you do want to play this scenario, it is on the Train Sim community website. Potentially I'll leave a link below after the stream. Yeah, it came out yesterday. What, TSW has EMR? That's EMT on there, if that's what you're referring to. I mean, you can get Creators Club or mods to get EMR, but... Oh yeah, on TSC the 60 starts a bit sooner. That's right, Ben. Well, I doubt there'll be another stream for at least a week after this. I mean, I've got tomorrow off, but I'll probably focus on getting some videos done. And then I'm back to 7 days in a row at work, so I doubt there'll be a stream then. Now we start, I would say, in real life or in the game, Dan? I mean, on this we started all the way at Littlehampton. Although yesterday I did join one at Haywards Heath. Yeah, it's funny, yeah. So there are a couple of potential cool scenarios for this route, the West Coastway. Doing, what blimmin' train is it? It would be the 916 service off of Victoria, which is a 12 coach train, and then the one after that is also 12 coaches, I think, so that would be the 946 off of Victoria. There's also a 12 coach service all the way to Littlehampton, where it then gets the front 4 coaches detached. Nice King Carrot. Back in work, we've got a bit of track relay going on starting tomorrow. Ooh, nice. Yeah, tomorrow off and then back early doors on Friday. No, you've started at Littlehampton. This scenario doesn't connect at Haywards Heath. There is one scenario which does do that, but it always fails to load. Sadly. Or at least for me, it always fails to load. Yeah, this one's a modern one. Then you got Wandsworth Common just round the corner, and then Clapham Junction. West Coastway services via Dorking. During engineering work. Via Dorking. No, not usually. The only time trains go via Dorking, which aren't the two Indias, are sometimes when the Brighton Mainline shop between Gatwick and East Croydon. They'll send trains via Horsham, then up to Dorking to London, Gatwick to London via Horsham and Dorking. And when there's disruption between Horsham and Three Bridges, they'll sometimes send the one Bravo services up via Dorking if the driver signs it. Nice, that'd be cool. Georgia, that'd be really cool. Have a class 33 or something on the front. That's really all which goes via Dorking. I mean, if the West Coastway was shut for engineer, say between Littlehampton and Preston Park, Brighton, they probably just wouldn't run the services. Just be a bus. Although when the Arun Valley line is shut between Horsham and Horsham down, basically, they'll run services to. No, when the Arun Valley line is shut from Three Bridges down, they'll sometimes run services to Portsmouth via Hove, and they tend to be Littlehampton and Portsmouth services, which split at Worthing. That's another sort of diversion they sometimes do. The BBC keeps losing sound. Like I move it, but I can't hear it moving, which is not really not too helpful. This is Clapham Junction, the penultimate stop. Cheeky ads, does it put one in? I think it does it automatically. I have not, Katrina, no. I've done Brighton to Victoria via Horsham though. That's always rammed. Right, we're due out of here at, well actually here it's at any time you want. Yes Ben, yeah. Well, the equivalent of what a certain green company use, which we may be driving at the moment. Not Great Western. Right, let's get the doors shut. Let's just say I do these services in real life. Right, let's go. A lot of the time, do these services in real life. Just yesterday, actually. Quite rough. Yeah, Clapham Junction, basically, if you're going into London Victoria, it's just basically dispatch from ready. So even if you somehow arrived 2 minutes early, it's just dispatch go. Because there's no point of sticking to the timetable because there's so many trains to Victoria. So it's not like someone's going to be grumpy if they missed the 8:22 and it left at 8:20. Because there'll be one about 2 minutes behind. Not even that. So yeah, Clapham Junction is dispatch run ready. So yeah, we were due out at 22, but we could have left at 21. I don't know if it's the same for Waterloo services, but for Victoria it's just dispatch run ready. At least on the fast. Because even on the display boards, the CIS screens, it doesn't display the time the train comes in. Fair enough, Ben, fair enough. That's the side of things I wouldn't be too good at. It would be like, what am I doing? Is that the Shard over there? Oh, it is. That'll be London Bridge over there. London Bridge is, I mean, the Shard basically is above London Bridge. So that's where London Bridge is over there. No way. Early, in fact. This is completely different in real life, this area now. I'm not sure if on this it's cut off here. Yeah, Battersea Park Junction is just completely different. Yeah, that on the game here it's still connected up here. That's gone now in real life. That connection does not exist. So I think they cut the connection, then extended the platform of Battersea Park. So this area is completely different. I guess I think it's the biggest station in Germany. It is, yeah, all skyscrapers, all flats, blocks of apartments, etc. Yeah, very different. Does this TSC route go to London Bridge? Yes. Fair enough. Ben, fair enough. Or was it 80 chains in a mile? I think. What a weird measurement, though. A chain. That's something on there. Does that just come out? Yeah, that's on the reversible line. mph into Victoria. It's usually 15, and it is platform 15, which the one hotels go out of. Usually always 15, unless there's something wrong or it's just one of those anomaly services which doesn't go from 15. Yeah, we're almost there. It has, yeah, it's a long old run, this one. My eyes can feel it. Just staring at a screen for literally 2 hours straight. What's going to be the next video? Don't know. What did we do? I think we did TSW today, so I'll probably do a TSC video for tomorrow. Not sure what that will be yet. Maybe something in the 66 or maybe something in the Flirt. Another train. Very funny, King Garrett. Cool. And this is London Victoria, where this train terminates. You could change for the London Underground, but you wouldn't get very far today. Do a video on the 150. I don't have any lined up at the moment. Mostly for TSC it's all Wherry lines at the moment, and I don't think I have any other TSW videos at the moment. It's all just TSC. Well, obviously come 2 weeks time there'll be loads of TSW videos. Do the doors. There we go. So that's that. That goes to that. That goes to that. That will deregister. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Well, that is going to be it, everybody, for today's Train Sim Classic live stream. Hopefully, everybody has enjoyed it. That was good fun. I mean, this is all different now as well. Maybe this is how it used to be, but in real life it sort of goes through here now. But yeah, that's going to be from me. Links to usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store, as well as our UK Departure Board's affiliate link, although I don't think that's actually working at the moment. Russell, who's the UK Departure Board's guy, messaged me about that. But yeah, that is it. We don't, Dan. I mean, George, who said it was coming soon, apparently it's been coming soon for about 6 months, so not sure. But yeah, apart from that, thanks all for watching. Have a lovely evening. Not at the moment, Katrina, no, not at the moment. Actually, maybe in the flirt. Maybe in the flirt between Ely and Cambridge. But yeah, see you all. You'll see me doing this. See you all, and oh, hang on. See you all in the next one. See ya. Oh, you can still hear me with this. Right, before you all go, I'm going to quickly see who is still, if anyone's live at the moment, and I'll redirect the stream over to there. But yeah, that's all from me. Take care all.